Brain! How you doing, guys? Big Mac Dansko here today. This is a new series I am calling Dan of the Dead. So, in front of you, got some Zombicide miniatures. And yeah, this is going to be my hopefully rapid journey into getting them all painted. So you got zombies in front of you. I painted these last night with my friend Lisa. I painted I painted the two runners, the fatty and this guy here, this walker, and my friend Lisa painted these four here. So basically, I wanted, because Lisa doesn't paint miniatures, I wanted a really simple paint scheme that she could hopefully just get hold of and go along with. Try to get this to focus. There we go. So what I've done is on the skin, not on this one actually, but on this runner here, on the skin I just did a sepia wash, just to make it really simple and easy to use. And first of all, I primed the miniatures, I should say, with a grey primer, the Grey Halfords primer I use, and then a zenithal highlight of Skull White. I've got a very little bit of Skull White left in a tin. If I had more, I'd have sent it to Nick, because I know he's been looking for tins of Skull White spray paint, because he doesn't like the is it Paraxi White or something? I can't remember. It's the new white primer from Games Workshop that's not really white. Anyway, yeah, so I sprayed down with the Skull White primer, just to give it a really simple paint job. And this guy, I've kept his tracksuit mainly white, but it's like really, it just looks like really dirty on the back, and you can see it's all grey primer there. But the beauty of Zombicide miniatures is there's so many of them that they just look good painted with some paint on them. They don't have to be really detailed, especially the zombies. So yeah, I just put a red stripe down his pants and give him some blue trainers. They've actually got two stripes, but because I've put a wash in there of Agrat's Earthshade, it almost looks like three stripes. So they almost look like Adidas shoes. Yeah, and the Seraphim Sepia wash on the skin works really well. So that's what Lisa did for her miniatures. She did the sepia wash on the skin, and then she just put colours over the top. We've not washed her miniatures. I'm not sure if she'll want to do it. But yeah, so I'm going to Sci-Fi Weekender next year, and I'm taking Zombicide with me, so we've got something to play. You get 6 characters in the box, the first box, and the 6 of us. So I thought it's the ideal game, really. Got it from War Games, Mike McNeil's store in Southport. And yeah, so I'd personally put a wash on these, but I don't know if Lisa wants to. But there's about 57 zombies in total to paint, so I'm going to paint up a big chunk of them, hopefully about 40, and then leave about 16, 17 to paint when we're there. So the other guys have got something to paint, because I took some Games Workshop stuff last year in order to just play a couple of games of 40k or something, but nobody actually wanted to play. They just wanted to paint. So instead, this year I'm taking some unpainted miniatures. I'll prime them, and then the guys can paint them while we're there. Yeah, so this guy I really like, he's got a purple suit on. She just mixed up the Vallejo. I think it's just red and blue. Might be navy blue or something. Oh no, it's a light blue we mixed actually. And it's got a slightly redder tone to the pants, and like a purpley tone to like a violet almost to the jacket, which I quite like. It gives the miniature some nice variety. They're still quite dirty looking, despite the fact that we've not washed them. Most of the colours on there are quite dirty looking, which I quite like. Yellow earrings on this woman. Well, she's not a woman anymore, she's a zombie now, isn't she? And then this guy just looks like, to me, other than the head, he looks like Shaun of the Dead. He's dressed exactly like him, or that's what I think he looks like. But yeah, it's a really brown belt on there. And then yeah, so this guy, the fatty, I thought I'd give him marigolds. I'm going to paint each of my fatties differently. You get 8 of them in the box, and they're all the same pose. So I did his skin a green tone. It's olive or yellow olive or something it might be, from the Vallejo range. And then the vest I've done in corn red, the marigolds. Obviously I've just given them a really thin coat of the Vallejo yellow, so you can still see the zenithal highlight work I did. So it just gives it a really simple shaded look. And then I've done a dry brush on the skin of Pallid Witch Flesh, but I think what I'll do is go over the skin with another wash, and then hopefully it'll make the skin look sort of bruised. I've gone with the like olive green to make it look kind of rotten, but yeah, I'll go over with, I don't know what colour wash yet, maybe a purple to make it look like bruised and like there's still some life in it almost, but obviously most of it's rotten. So there we go, that's what I've painted so far, and at the minute I'm scraping off mould lines. I've literally just scraped off a mould line there. This is the first one I've done on the characters miniatures. It's a bit annoying that the sword's bent. Everyone seems to say the sword's bent when they get it, so I don't know whether that's something Cool Mini or not could improve in the casting process. I don't know what the expansion sets are like, whether they've got models with bent bits in them. But yeah, anyway, scraping off the molds. There is a lot of mold lines. I did my best scraping off the mold lines on the zombies, but I've missed one on his shoulder. There, you can barely see that. If I can get it to focus again. There we go. Yeah, you can see that quite clearly there. That mold line there, and down the back of his leg there's a bit of a mold line, and on this guy, right down the side of his face. And in his hair, I didn't actually see this mould line. But yeah, there's a fair few mould lines, but the amount of miniatures you get in the box, it's clearly just mass produced to give you a feel for a feel and atmosphere rather than highly detailed miniatures that you expect from the likes of Games Workshop and Privateer Press. And it does exactly that. It gives you the real feel of fight against the odds sort of thing, which I really like about the game. I've not played any more games since my last one. I played the starter game and I played one of the easy missions. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you this quick update, and hopefully in a few days I'll give you an update with more painted zombies and maybe some painted heroes. I'm watching, as I'm doing this, I've just started watching The Walking Dead again. It's paused at the minute, but yeah, I'm on season 6 of The Walking Dead. And I'm just getting back into it because I've stopped watching my TV show series that I was watching. I tend to watch like Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones will be starting again soon, so I've got to make sure I get back into that. And yeah, because I've been watching so many YouTube videos because I follow that many channels now that it's hard to keep up with my TV. When I'm not watching that, I'm helping my mum and dad out with their move and stuff. They're moving next weekend, but unfortunately, me and my sister are away in Wales, so we can't help. But anyway, that's my update. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.